Hello, Josh here, just getting everything set up. We're jumping into round one. Welcome to the Turbo Triple Tournament. Game one, round one underway. There will be 3 games happening in the first round. We had a little bit of an issue with the BlueStacks tool that is used to manage the tournaments, and it wasn't mass mentions or mentioning chest rush. The chest rush roll isn't quite working as expected right now, so we did get a slight drop off in tournament participation due to that, as not everyone was aware that there were new tournaments being created. So we're going to have 3 games in this first round, and then we're going to be going straight into the final round. So it's going to be the top 3 from this game, the top 3 from another game, and then the top 2 from a game that had slightly less humans in it. So this game, of course, has 6 humans, and so we're going to get 8 through to the final round. 3 of the 6 humans in this game will make it through. So in this particular game, in the order that they are currently in, we have Scarves, Cody, Soul, Fired, Kizix, Player 5, Player 7, and Maxi D. Let us have a quick look at the overview board. What is Fired doing? He's sorting out what he wants on the board. Okay, there we go. So pretty much everyone level 3 now. We will continue to watch Scarves for now. We did load in watching Scarves, so we will continue to do so. So yes, a slight adjustment to the usual format. Unfortunately, as I said, a little bit of an issue in terms of the BlueStacks side of it. In terms of tournament management, so until that's resolved, tournament participation might be a little bit down, but hopefully that is fixed sooner rather than later. But I mean, it's good for the people that are in this tournament because it lets them have a much greater chance of winning prizes because they're competing against less people. There's only 2 rounds in this tournament, straight through to the final round, which is going to be crazy.
I'm not fighting alone. Two humans.
Alright, so we have our first PvP round. Who is going to remain undefeated? Who has 2 stars early? Cody, 2-star and level 5. Ooh, let's go ahead and watch Cody. Who does Cody match up against? Maxi D. I think that it might be a win here for Cody, but it could go either way. Maxi D does have 5 heroes on the board as well. Cody does have 3 warriors, 2 furries, and a demon. Very, very nice start. I think that's going to get it done. The Bionic Ninja is such a key 1 to 2-star as well because of the extra damage that it does with its ability. So Cody remains undefeated. Scarves, Soul, and Kizix also taking down their direct opponents. So both bots taking early damage. Max now just completely all in on leveling up to level 6. Anyone else following suit? Not at this stage. Soul does have 6 heroes on the board. There we go, back down to 5. So it looks like it might just be Max at this stage. It goes to level 6. Let's see if that wins him this round. Ooh, there's a 2-star as well. Very, very nice late addition. That 2-star will come into play here, and I think it's going to be a big win against Fired here, as Fired only has 4 heroes out on the board right now. Frost Lotus isn't going to get it done. It was a very good cast placement, but there is the damage coming through from Max, so Fired going down. I think that was a 2nd straight loss for Fired. Oops, hit the wrong thing. It was not. Who else took a loss in the first round? Max took a loss in the first round. No, I think it is the 2nd straight loss. Sorry, it just hasn't updated the score yet. Yeah, it is. So Fired has unfortunately lost both rounds so far. Probably needs to add something to the board now that he has gone to level 5. There we go, the Werewolf being added, and a Glutton, and still got 1 more position. There we go. Okay, change is happening. I like it. I like it. 2-star Ice Tusk should help as well, but at least having 5 heroes at this stage should make a big difference. Who does Fired get matched up against? That's the question. We are going to see a bot coming into play here. A couple of 2-star heroes though, so this might be a little bit rough. Fired does have 3 warriors, 3 furries. Those early combos will definitely help. It's going to be close. It's going to go down to the wire, but I think Oh, it's so hard to know with the 2 stars though, but look at that. The enemy Ice Tusk goes down and the Puffer's about to go down too. So Fired will get a win on the board, which is awesome. The bot goes down. Cody remaining undefeated up on top. 60 HP going into the third creep round. The Bears, the Bear Trio, Dolores Bear, Naughty Bear and Big Bear. See what's in. Ooh, that's a decent shot. Sells off something there. I missed what he sold off, but he's clearly going in for Warriors at this stage. Picked up the General Puffer there as well. He's got the Marsh Lord to add as both a Warlock and a Beast when he levels again after the Bears, which will be quite a nice addition. That will give Cody a very strong early game, especially with that 2-star Famine out on the board as well. What items do we see dropped here from the Bears? Gets a Spellbane Staff, that's always nice. And a Tome. Alright, that's a pretty solid round. I would be happy with that. Let's have a look at the overview board again. Some early Assassins on the board from Soul and Scarves. One of the bots going Cyborg. You don't see that too often from humans in tournament play, the Cyborg build. It's just a little bit too risky. 4 Riders now from Max as well, so that will definitely help. Kizik's 4 Punisher. Let's jump in on Kizik's board here. So, the 4 Punishers being obviously Devourer and Nightingale, and then the Demons in Nether Prince and Scourge. It's quite a solid start. I actually really enjoy that. 4 Punishers, 3 Demons, 2 Warlocks, 2 Riders, and 2 Undead. I'm thinking this might actually be a win here against Scarves. Even though Scarves has two extra 2-star heroes right now, the Punisher package is just so strong early, and it's going to be close, but it is going to be the Punishers coming out on top. The Unicorn Cavalier going down there to the Scourge. Yeah, I really like the early Punishers from Kizik. It's just a matter of now of whether, and I can't click on his... oh, we're having server issues. Come on. What does he find in the shop? He found himself a Lilith. Really wants more Devourers. I have the world's itchiest nose right now. Really wants more Devourers. He's not finding those. Does find another Scourge though. I would potentially sell off the Lilith. Although I think what he's doing is keeping options open. He might want to be going Assassin Punishers over the Rider Punishers. Right now I like Rider Punishers. But he does definitely have the options to mix it up and go Assassin Punishers, just depending on what he finds. Although he may have less competition for Riders in this particular game, and the Riders do generally do quite well against the Assassins. So I think playing the Riders is definitely a good call. It's a strong win over the bot there. I want to keep an eye on his shop, see if he can find extra Devourers early. That'll make a big difference. An early 2-star Devourer is huge. There's another Stinger, so that is now a 2-star. That could warrant the change. I think we missed something there. What else did he buy in that shop? Alright, he's gone ahead and leveled, so he's got a couple of 2-stars out. I like that play. He's also only now 1 Undead away from reaching 4 Undead combo if he wanted to go that way. Ooh, yes. 2-star Voodoo Elder as well. Ooh, hello. I'm guessing that shop has been locked to grab that Sword Dancer and the Venom and to go all in on the Assassins next round. We'll have to wait and see. This should be another win though. Kizix is looking very, very strong early game. While this is happening, Cody is remaining... Well, I say that a little bit too early. Cody is no longer undefeated, as he did just take a loss to Soul there. Let's check in on that as this round refreshes.
Must be tampered with.
Is this locked, or does he not care about the Sword Dancer? I'm super curious to see which way he goes here. No, I think that shop was locked. It absolutely was locked. So I imagine, yes, he should be grabbing both of those. If he's going for... Well, maybe he's not going for more than 3 Assassins. So therefore, he may not grab the Venom. If he's running 3 Assassins in this build, he's going to be running Lilith, he's going to be running Stinger, and he's going to be running Sword Dancer. So therefore, he doesn't need the Venom unless he's going for 6 Assassins. And based on the fact that he hasn't picked the Venom up, I'm guessing he's not going for 6 Assassins. So it may be a 4 Rider, 4 Punisher, 3 Assassin build, or he could be going for 4 Undead still potentially, although he did take the Calamity back out for now, but that's, I'm guessing, just because it is a 1-star hero at this point in time. I'm not sure at this point. Let's just compare some of the lineups here. It is looking incredible right now. Soul has a very strong lineup as well. They have both been very lucky early. Fire does have 6 warriors out on the board too now, which is always nice as well. But my early money is on Kha'Zix. If he can maintain this momentum, he's looking very... Oh my goodness, there's the misfortune. He now has the ability to have 4 undead out on the board if he so desired. Amazing stuff here. And I did just notice that he has sold that Lilith off again.
2 riders, 4 undead.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. Taking this Sword Dancer back out to get the 4 undead on the board. Obviously, once he levels again, Sword Dancer will go back in. This will be an interesting matchup because both these builds are pretty strong right now. Who comes out on top? Is it Soul or is it Kha'Zix? It is looking like the Assassins from Soul might be a little bit too strong at this point in time. Way too strong, in fact. So Soul is going to get a big win there. Massive crit coming through. 14 damage being dealt. Okay. Let's jump across to Soul. He's got 5. He's 1 short of max Assassins. He does have the Lilith on the bench, though. So here we go. He will be leveling here, I'm sure of it, and throwing Lilith out on the board. There's absolutely no reason not to. And he's not doing it. That is a misplay. In Turbo, in this format, it is absolutely a misplay not to level here and get that Lilith out. Because that gives you max Assassins. I have no idea what Soul is thinking here. He's going to cost himself his win streak if he's not careful. He's still looking good, but yeah, that was a risk. So we see Soul versus Scarves this time around. Oh, this is going to be close. That Sword Dance is going to be key. I think Soul still has this, but it is going to be very close. Very, very close. Sword Dance are going to be the difference here. Can she go? Oh, she doesn't get it done. So Soul does go down there, the Scarves. Absolute misplay there, not leveling there from Soul. I wonder what was going through Soul's mind. Leveling to get the 6 Assassin out when he had 46 or something crystals in the reserve in the bank. Very, very interesting decision. There we go. There's the 6 Assassins, but it's a round too late. Very, very interesting. I'm not sure. Maybe Soul just didn't realize. Maybe that's what happened. How's Cody looking now? 6 warriors, 2 undead. Matched up against Fired, also a 6 warrior build. So who has the better warrior build at this point in time? This will be a good test. Round 13, so very much a mid-game for a typical turbo game. It looks like Cody has the stronger warrior build at this stage. The Kraken, the Void Doom, very key pieces. And it is going to be a reasonably comfortable win in the end for Cody over Fired there. That puts Fired down to 6 health. Just hanging on. Scarves is only on 7. The bots are on 4 and 5. We actually have 4, 5, 6, and 7 in terms of health right now. We're looking for the top 3 from this game to advance to the final round, as this is a slightly altered format, as we had an issue with the tournament bot and we didn't have as many registrations as we normally would. So I think we've only got, if I do my maths right, I think we've only got 18 people participating in this tournament this time around. So we're just going straight through from 18 to the top 8. There's no need to do a second round before the final round. All right, so we see Cody versus one of the bots. Do we lose a bot right here? Yes, we do. Let's touch base with Scarves here. Scarves also going to be eliminating a bot. Who else is in danger? Fired. Stays alive there against Kha'Zix. So both bots have been eliminated and all our humans are still alive. Now we're just looking for the top 3. Everyone gets a breather. Oh, there's a Devourer for Fired. Not that he wants it. Okay, Cody with 6 warriors, 6 assassins for Soul. Max doesn't yet have 6 riders, but he's got some pretty strong... he's got a 2-star legendary out on the board. Kha'Zix, 4 undead, 4 punisher, 3 elf. Is that a 3 assassin build? I don't think it is. I don't think he's got the Lilith. There's only 2 assassins. Scarves with 6 assassins and 6 warriors for fired. We'll stay watching Kha'Zix as he takes on the enraged Minotaurs and see what items he gets here. It does know Kha'Zix has still got a 1-star sword dancer. Would absolutely love to. Oh, he does have a lot of items on her. Would love to find another one or a guru so we can 2-star that there. Oh no, that's not the sword dancer. That is a nightingale. He probably doesn't need to go all in on given where his health is at right now. We've got fired and scarves on 6 and 7. Now these two I believe will match against each other. Typically speaking, the lowest two do match up against each other.
I came along the northern wind.
I think the thinking from the developers is it hasn't worked out that way this time. So it's going to be Scars versus Cody. It's going to be Soul versus Fired. Can Fired survive against Soul? But do we have a human eliminated here? Oh, look at that 2-star sword dancer. It is going to be all over for Fired here. I'm not sure he can turn this around. And I don't think he's going to survive. Yep, that is an absolute elimination there. So Soul eliminates Fired. How does Cody do? Cody may eliminate Scarves. No, Scarves is going to hang on there. So Scarves hangs on. Kha'Zix hanging on 2 on 14 health. Still hasn't found the 3rd sword dancer. We're still waiting. Oh, there is 3 assassins. I gets the Lilith out on the board. Level 10. So this is full build. 5 Punishers, 4 Undead, 4 Demons, 3 Owls, 3 Assassins, 2 Warlocks, 2 Riders. I actually really like this build. Really, really like it. There's a 2-star sword dancer. That is huge. That is really, really big. That should help Kha'Zix big time. Let's check touch base with Scarves. We'll watch Scarves' board. It's going to be up against the Punishers. Can the Assassins stay alive against the Punishers? I think they might have a chance because Kha'Zix doesn't have lots and lots of 2-stars right now. He's still looking to 2-star everything. That being said, though, the splash damage from the Punishers is so extreme. Wow. So that will be it. Kha'Zix eliminating Scarves there. We've got our top 4. We're looking for one more to advance at this stage. This could low-key come back and take it out. Everyone has a play right now. Soul has a very valuable lineup. I'll tell you what, Max does have 6 riders. That's going to be tough. I reckon Max and Kha'Zix are looking like the dark horse winners right now. There is a 2-star misfortune for Kha'Zix. That will certainly help. Still needs to 2-star Lilith and Calamity. Obviously can't do that until he's got more crystals in the bank. So who does Kha'Zix get in this match? And is he able to survive again? It's going to be Max. This is going to be a good matchup. Let's see who comes out on top here. How do the Punishers go up against 6 riders? Oh, I think they might have it. I think they might have it. There we go. I reckon Kha'Zix could come back and take this game. So Max down to 6 health. Now the next on the bubble. I think he does have a stronger build at this point than Cody and Soul, though. Soul did go down. Would be putting... Oh, I want to see that Void Doom in. I'd probably just put the Void Doom in over the Shark. Yeah, there we go. Void Doom's ability is just so important. I mean, he's already got the Warlock buff, but he doesn't want to take out a 2-star Voodoo Elder or a 2-star Misfortune at this point. Ooh, there is another Void Doom. If he could 2-star that Void Doom, that would definitely change things. It's going to be Soul versus Max. One of these two could very well be eliminated right here. Can Max's Riders get the job done against these Assassins? Oh, it's going to be close, but I'm not sure that they can. The Sword Dancer is probably going to take care of the rest here. The Venom is still up as well. That is going to be it for Max. Unfortunately, Max just missing out on the top 3 required to advance through to the final round this tournament. So we have our final 3 in this game. Cody, Soul, and Kha'Zix will be advancing through to the final round. None of the other games have finished just yet, so we're still not entirely sure who else will be advancing. Cody, Sol, and Kizix guaranteed spots in the final, though. Let's see if my initial call is correct and if Kizix can actually clutch this out with a really nice build. 4 Undead, 4 Punisher, 3 Assassin, 3 Elves. I'm a big fan. Got a couple of Warlocks in there as well as a couple of Riders. Really like this build. I would probably... I'm not a massive fan of the Rider buff. I would probably personally like to see Glutton and Executioner being used instead of Scourge and Calamity, just because Executioner is so key and he does so much damage, and with the Punisher buff as well. But that being said, Scourge is also a very, very good individual unit. There is a 2-star Lilith, I believe. Got the Guru there. Nothing really to use it on just yet. We've got another Guru in the store. Ooh, not that far from 3-star in that Sword Dancer. If he finds himself a Druid and another Sword Dancer, I'm imagining that shop gets locked as well. In fact, he sells off the Nether Prince to go ahead and buy that. Alright, so we have Kizix versus Cody. Sol, thankfully for him, matched up against the Mirror. It is a Mirror of Kizix though, so that Mirror's going to be quite strong. Oh no! Cody's going to overrun Kizix here and eliminate him from the game. So Cody getting the job done. Kizix is now out. It's going to be Cody versus Sol competing for bragging rights in round 1. So it's going to be Warriors versus Assassins. Look at how valuable both builds are now. Both just around the 100 crystal mark in terms of value. There's a 2-star Berserker. That is huge for Cody. 2-star Guru on the bench there for Sol. He's looking for... Why is he not 3-starring that Misfortune? Oh, there we go. It was a last. He was just holding off to the last possible second, I believe. So we're going to watch this side of it because that 3-star Misfortune is scary. Although Cody has that 3-star Executioner, that is no joke either. The Void Doom ability hitting right in the heart of that Executioner. It is going to be very close. I think Sol is going to overrun here though. The Assassin's going to be too strong. It won't be enough to kill Cody, but it will certainly be enough to balance the game up. There we go. 18 to 14 now. Probably one final round. At most 2. What do we have in the shops? Nothing yet. What is Sol still looking to do? At this point, just a 3-star the Siren. Cody just looking to 2-star the Void Doom. Does he find it? He finds a different legendary, not the one he's looking for. What's happening in Sol's shop? He's just collecting money at this point. That's fair enough. All right. Do we see another win here from Sol, or does Cody get his revenge? And is this the final round? 6 Warriors versus 6 Assassins. Who comes out on top? Sol once again looking very, very strong early. General of War stun not hitting a whole lot there. Ooh, the Sword Dancer goes down to the Executioner. Executioner goes down to Void Doom. The General of War goes down. I'm pretty sure that Sol is going to just, although the Berserker might carry pretty hard here, that Berserker is going to get the job done. So Cody comes back with a win of his own. And we've at least got one more round. And it could go into the creeps of 25 and beyond at this point. Let's see if we have any action from the other games just yet. Nope. Each game is still underway. Alright, so actually one game has finished. So Slovak, Ayush and X-Claire will be advancing, as well as Cody, Sol and Kizix, and we're just waiting from 2 from the 3rd game to figure out our top 8 for the final round of today's Turbo Triple, which I guess technically is a Turbo Double because of the slightly altered format just for today, although it might be tomorrow as well, until the tool is fixed, until we get registration sorted again. We've got everyone back online. Sol is going to come out on top here, and it's going to be enough to take out Cody. So Sol gets bragging rights in round 1. Cody and Kizix will also advance from this lobby, and this is lobby 2 we were watching. Lobby 1 will have once again Slovak, Ayush and X-Claire advancing. We're still waiting on lobby 3, so let me go ahead and sort that out and I'll be right back. All right, so we do have our final round sorted, 8 players, and I'll go through who those are now in no particular order. Ayush, Xclair, Slovak, Sol, Cody, Kizix, Riku, and Rock Maya will be advancing through to the final round. So we're just waiting on all of those to jump in to this lobby. Waiting on 3 more now, and then we can kick things off. The final round will begin, and we'll have our winners. So waiting on 1 more, and then we'll hit start. And of course, our top 3 will take prizes, $20, $10, and $5 prizes. Lou, welcome to the stream. Who are we waiting for at this stage? Let me just see if I can find out. So we've got Ayush. Xclair is who we are waiting for. Let me go and make sure that Xclair is aware. So we will begin in a minute. I have 1 minute to make it. If not, then that will be it. But hopefully they do get in game as soon as possible so they do not miss out. What time is it in Portugal at the moment, Lou? Just sorting out the final position, and it looks like Xclair has missed out. So that will be all right. We had a bot, and we hang on, what is that? Yes, we had a bot. We hit start. Xclair missed out on the slot. Missed out on the chance to win prizes. I'm not sure what you're participating in the tournament for if you're not going to play out all the rounds, especially when you do advance. But hey, that's your prerogative. Maybe something came up and Xclair was unable to participate in the final round. Have I tried empty once? I'm not sure what you mean by that. You'll have to expand a little bit, Lou. Let me know what exactly you mean. Let's turn off that room ID now. Don't need that in the road anymore. And let's see how we go. Final round. So we do have 1 bot, 7 humans, top 3 will win prizes. Let's see how each of them goes. Ooh, early engineer cyborgs for Rockmeyer and Slovak. 2-star Hog Rider for Ayush, which is always nice as well. What do Cody and Riku find? Nothing as of yet. You just see Cody spending his crystals. Riku hasn't spent crystals at all yet. I wonder if Riku is taking a while to load into the game. The round is almost going to start. I'm pretty sure that Cody's just letting them go on the bench. What's happened?
How about some
Oops, let me go back.
for dinner tonight?
I missed something. Someone said pause, and I don't know why they said pause. But anyway, we are underway. If anyone knows what it was that I just missed in chat, let me know. How are we doing in terms of items? A great sword there so far from Riku. Not sure why Riku is still showing as disconnected. He was chatting. So I'm not sure what's happened there, but Riku might not be participating either for much longer. I'm not entirely sure. Test. So Riku, I can definitely see Riku typing in-game. Riku might be having game issues. He might need to restart his app, perhaps. I'm not sure what's going on there. There is absolutely no action happening. Riku is not purchasing any heroes. What has happened to Riku? Very, very interesting. All right, how's Ayush going with that 2-star Hog Rider? He's got another Hog Rider out on the board as well to keep his big Hog Rider company. And I think it's going to be an easy win early round against the bot. So Ayush will begin the game undefeated. Who else will join him in the 60 club? I'm assuming Riku is not going to win, and he goes down horribly wrong. So Rockmire remaining undefeated. Cody and Kizix also remaining undefeated. What has happened to Riku? That's the mystery of the day. Riku has vanished. Was chatting in game, but wasn't doing anything. So, yep, that's a mystery. All right. Second PvP round begins. We are go back to Ayush. No point watching Riku. For whatever reason, Riku is not in game. Who goes down first here? Both of these two, Ayush and Kizix, are undefeated. It looks like Ayush will remain undefeated. Kizix with... Oh, no, sorry. It is Ayush with the early Devourer. I thought Kizix had... he is looking for them. He is looking for the Punisher package again. So he's already got the Nightingale and the Devourer, which is pretty lucky. But Ayush also has a Devourer on the board this time around. So we may have some competition for the Punishers. Be interesting to see how this plays out. Whether we do have multiple Punisher builds this round. In the meantime, Rockmire also remaining undefeated. 3 Assassins, 3 Cyborgs, 2 Engineers currently on the board.
I'm in the mood for some barbecue.
A couple of Flame Callers there as well, just because she's such a solid early game unit. But while you've got the Assassin combo, putting out another Head Reaper is the correct play. Ooh, I would have got another Head Reaper myself, but anyway. Just a slightly more valuable hero. Alright, so we're going to continue to watch Ayush here. Matched up against Cody. So many 2-stars on Ayush's side of the board, though. I'm not sure that Cody's going to be able to fight through that. We do have a 2-star Bionic Ninja battle in the back line. And Ayush wins that as well. So there goes Misfortune, and Ayush gets the win there. And Rockmire also remaining undefeated going into Bears at round 6. So we are just looking for top 3 for our top 3 prizes. $20, $10 and $5. There is a Misfortune sitting in Rockmire's shop. That's a nice hero to find in round 6. He's not picking it up. She, I'm not entirely sure. Not picking it up. Not fitting into the Cyborg Assassin comp, I guess. I still think it could be a useful hero at this stage, especially as you go to level 7. Would give Undead combo as well. While creeps are happening, I'm just going to keep hydrated.
No signs of enemy life.
Okay, yeah, so I do have confirmation from Riku that he's got some issues logging into the game for whatever reason. That'll be something he'll have to sort out on his end, but the timing of that for him, incredibly unfortunate. I do feel a little bit bad for him because he'd done the hard work and made it into the final, but was unable to join the final due to some connection issues. And of course, X-Claire also unable to make it. So it's almost just a 7-player lobby with the way that... In fact, who is actually matched up against Riku? Where is he? He's hiding from me. Oh, he's been eliminated already. But it was basically a 7-player lobby because he really didn't do anything. He just had 2 heroes on the board, which they get put there automatically if you're not active in time in the first round, just so something's on the board if you do still load in a round or 2 later. We've got Ayush now, the only one remaining undefeated. 4 Hunters, 2 Goblins, 2 Furries. That is an interesting package. That is not a combo you see often. But it's what he's 2-starring, and it's clearly working for him because he's the only one undefeated. The bot currently doing quite well as well, sitting in 3rd position overall on 55 health. The bot just 2-starred Devourer. So the bot is also playing Punishers. Wow, Ayush has gone away from Punishers. He sold off the Devourer, actually. This will be an interesting matchup. Maybe the two strongest builds at this point in this game going head to head. But I think it's going to be the Punishers from Ayush, although that sorcerer damage coming through, it just falls short. And it's going to be a draw. Oh my goodness. Look at that. So we have our first draw of the stream, of the tournament, that I was privy to anyway. We might have had ones that I didn't see in other games or in other matches, but that was definitely one that we were watching. It's always fun to see. It's crazy when it happens. Especially in the updated head-to-head where it is live PvP, not just copies of people's boards. So Ayush does continue to remain undefeated now. Looking real strong with 4 Riders, 3 Hunters, 2 Warlock, 2 Goblin. Very, very nice. That Famine will go back in at level 9. Could probably sell off that Starhorn, to be honest. I'm not sure she's going back on the board at any point in time. So should see a win from Ayush here over the bot. Slovak, the lucky one to get the mirror image this round. Who's in early danger of losing big chunks of health at this point? Other than the bot, Soul is going to go down to 32 health there. So it's Soul and the bot both on the low 30s. Cody on 35 and everyone else on 40 plus. Ayush, of course, still undefeated with a very strong early build. Let's have a look at how the items are equipped here. 2 cloaks on a unicorn, I don't mind that. Tome on the Templar Knight. That's not horrible. Tome on the 2-star 5 fur. I think there could be better placement for those tomes. But it's not too bad. I guess 2 stars on a 1-star Kraken just to make sure her stun gets off before she dies isn't horrible either. So that was a pretty decent round. Managed to pick up quite a few items. It is 8:45 or 8:43 PM exactly, local time here in Australia. Alright, so everyone's had their breather, fought the creeps, the harpies. Now we move back into PvP. This is where it gets serious again. We're looking for top 3 to win prizes, $20, $10 and $5 to first, second and third. Of course, we still have 7 participating, 6 humans and a bot at this point. So of the 6 humans, 3 more will need to be eliminated before we reach our prize placing positions. Last minute undead combo there for Ayush. Finding the Apocalypse there, the Dark Mage, means that he's actually running 4 Riders, 4 Undead, 3 Hunter, 2 Warlock, 2 Goblin. Very, very strong build. Ayush could actually just go undefeated this entire game at this point. This build, really strong, and I'm really enjoying watching it put in work at this point. Anyone else in danger at this point? Slovak was a bad matchup. It's putting down to 23 health. Everyone needs to avoid Ayush at this point. Ayush does actually have a tome just chilling in his items chest there. I wonder if he's aware of that. It'd be great to put that tome on that Scourge. I would definitely put the tome on that Scourge. Where has he put his tomes? Just the one tome in the... Oh, we lost it. Come on. What's going on? Just the one tome in his chest, I think. But yeah, that should be on that Scourge. Oh no, there is a... Oh, there's a tome on the Fire Fur as well. I would put both tomes on Scourge, but spreading them around at this point is also reasonable too. Phil, I'm in Sword Dancers. It is a guild with quite a few kings, quite a few well-known people in the community. Chaos Seraph, who often does casting with me. Warrior, who I've done content with before, and both of them are quite high-level players. Many other high-level players, many names that you see in these tournaments quite a bit as well. So yes, a lot of fun we have in the Sword Dancers Guild. Alright, so Slovak is now down to 5 health and the bot is on 7. We're going to continue to watch Slovak. He's gone all in on Cyborg Engineers and hasn't found the legendary. He really needs to start selling pieces off the bench, to be honest. There's no point looking to 3-star stuff when you're going to possibly die. Ooh, this is rough. Needs to luck out here with the matchup. Who does Slovak get? Matches up against the bot. So the loser of this will be eliminated. Hopefully it's the bot. Would love to see Slovak survive another one. That 3-star Bionic Ninja is terrifying though, but I think his 2-star Sword Dancer is going to make sure he does get the win here. Yeah, the bot there with a couple of 3 stars. So does he get that Guru? He does. Perfect. But I really want to see him... See, it would have been great to see him get to level 10, so he had a 4% chance of finding legendaries, not a 2.5% chance, but he can only do what he can do. He needs that Cyborg legendary pretty badly. And I think he needs to sell off the things that he's trying to 3-star on his bench to stay alive. I would sell off all of his bench now. Well, actually, he needs to put something else on the board, so he's... Go ahead and put something else on the board, but I would sell off the Ground Smasher. I would sell off the second Stalker. Well, second Stalker Drone's a tricky one. Maybe now he does just wait, but I would definitely not be trying to 3-star that Ground Smasher. At this point in time, it's just a waste of resources when he needs to be all in on finding that legendary because he could be eliminated at any point, and that legendary will change things significantly so. Does he survive here against Cody? He may not, to be honest. The Sword Dance is going to be the saving grace, I think. Okay, he does end up getting the job done. So Slovak staying alive. Cody going down to 11 health there. What about Soul? Soul is going to win because of his Sword Dancer. Let's have a look at the overview here. Are you still with 4 Undead, 4 Rider, 3 Hunter? Rockmeyer. Very interesting build. We're going to have to take a closer look at that. So it's a Sorcerer Cyborg build, and he also hasn't found his legendary. Then Kizix, 4 Punisher, 4 Rider, 2 Undead. Does he have anything else? Couple of Warlocks there as well. Soul with 6 Assassins and 6 Warriors from Cody. But let's continue to watch Slovak through the Enraged Minotaurs here. Gives him another chance to find one of these Cyborg legendaries in the shop. Can he get it done? Can he find... It's not even a 2.5% chance. It's less than that because you're only seeing one of 5 legendaries. You got a 2.5 chance of seeing a legendary, but I guess it's a 2 out of 5 chance of seeing one of the Cyborg legendaries. Does he get it done?
Look at beauty for too long, or you will never be able to look.
Needs to sell the bench here. Has to go all in. I would be... Sell off the Stalker Drone, get the second 2-star Ground Smasher on the board, and sell everything else and spin. He just doesn't have the health to be doing this, unfortunately. I think this is a misplay from Slovak, and it very well could see him out of the game this round. It's unfortunate, but you need to focus on staying alive before finding 3 stars. There's no point collecting pieces towards a 3-star if you're not going to be alive at the end to 3-star. So it's very, very risky. But hey, the risk has paid off another round here for him. What about Cody? Cody comes out on top there. So I'm just very, very concerned that the risk will not continue to pay off. One unlucky matchup and it's all over here. He still hasn't found the legendary. Well, he's actually gone all in there. Now he's going to be 1 hero short. What does his shop have? I can't click on it. It stopped working. Alright, he gets something out on the board. I mean, it's better than nothing, but if you didn't 3-star Ground Smasher isn't the most amazing thing in the world. And if you didn't 3-star it, you'd have, what, 12 more looks at the shop to find that legendary? So I really don't know if it was, no, sorry, not 12, 6. 6 more looks at the shop. Just coming down to the wire here. He survives it. It's another draw. Although that draw has eliminated Cody for some reason. I don't know why Cody got eliminated there, but Cody is out. Slovak survives again. And he's not... Oh, no, he found the legendary. Sorry, he just found the War Machine. So he's got his build online there. So the gamble has paid off for Slovak. Is it enough to get him into a top 3 position? It just might be. While all this has been happening, by the way, just want to point out that Ayush is still undefeated on 60 health in first position. Very, very strong. Now, do we see a Joey on the board there for Rockmire? I don't believe so. So I don't think Rockmire has... He doesn't. Never found the legendary, and that's going to be the end of the road. So Slovak has made his way to top 4 now. Needs one more position to win prizes. So Ayush, 5 riders, 4 undead, 3 hunter, 2 warlock, and a demon. Just 3-starred the Scourge. He could 3-star that unicorn. He doesn't need to use the 2-star guru at this point because he's still sitting pretty on 60 HP. So I'm going to continue to watch Slovak's board. I really want to see if he can now carry this through into a prize placing position. It's going to be an elimination from Slovak or Kizix here, unless it's a draw, which is incredibly unlikely. Who is going to come out on top here? The Cyborgs or the Punishers? I think the Cyborgs might have it once again just because of that 2-star Sword Dancer. In close games, she wins games all on her own. Well, actually, this ain't that close in the end. So Slovak will eliminate Kizix here. Ayush continues to win against Sol. So Sol and Slovak both on very, very low health. And Ayush sitting very comfortable on 60. Taher, this is a tournament. So tournaments can be, you can register to join my tournament. So I will drop a link to my Discord where all the information is in chat. So if you would like to sign up to future tournaments, I run them 4 times a week. Then use that Discord link, jump onto my Discord. All right. So let's continue to watch Ayush now at this stage. Can anyone knock him out of this seat?
I'm always at the center.
Can anyone take him out of first? 6 rider, 4 undead, 2 warlock, 2 human, and a demon. I like the fact that he gave up 3 hunter because 6 rider is definitely better than 3 hunter. It doesn't do a whole lot at this point. He's still got items in his chest that he's not using though, so I guess he's sorting out shop and board stuff. Okay, that is looking very good. Oh, he doesn't quite equip the items in time. I'm not sure they will take for this round. There we go. Scourge got that. Yes. So, oh my goodness, Ayush gets the mirror, which means Sol or Slovak will be eliminated this game, this round. Who is it going to be? It's going to be very, very close, but I think it might be Sol. I think Slovak is going to come through and win this one. The Void Doom is about to be taken out, and that will do it. So Slovak finds himself in a top 2. Was in a very, very dangerous position early, but he's now in a top 2 position, fighting for number 1. We will continue to watch this from Slovak's perspective, as he's now found a Joey as well. I would immediately replace War Machine with Joey. Joey's just a better hero. Putting that in right there should be a no-brainer. It's not happening just yet. In fact, I'd put it in over the. I'd put in Joey over the Shark. Oceanborn combo doesn't do a whole lot against riders with undead, so I would actually put in the Joey over the Shark because then she's getting buffs from the Cyborg Engineers. So that was definitely a misplay from Slovak. Does it cost him the game? He does have a very strong-looking build. And Ayush may actually take his first loss here. I think he will. I think Slovak is going to come through and at least win this round. Ayush is definitely going down here. That 3-star Dragoon, oh my goodness, I say that and that 3-star Dragoon just got through the Sword Dancer's shield and it is going to get the job done. That is the game. Ayush goes perfect. Definitely a misplay in the last round there by Slovak. Not putting the Joey on the board over the Shark. Putting the Joey out was a must play, and it didn't happen, and it may have cost Slovak that game, to be honest, but he did very well fighting all the way to second place. So we have Ayush finishing in first, Slovak in second, and Sol taking out third position. Congratulations to all of those, and thank you to everyone that's stopping by and checking out the tournament stream. Make sure to jump onto my Discord if you would like to participate in future tournaments. And until next time, I'll see you later.